I was the knight in shining armor in your movie. Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste. Now I'm a ghost, I call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, 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 and try to hide, but now you know it. That I'm at an all-time. Was the prototype, like 3 stacks on that CD. An example of the perfect candidate. Now all your girlfriends say that you don't want to see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, 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 and try to hide, but now you know it. That I'm at an all-time. My pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, 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 I try to hide, but now you know it. That I'm at an all-time low, 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 low. Try to hide, but now you know I'm at an all-time. Hey!
One day you opened up your eyes, inside of you, inside a world, inside a universe. You didn't get to choose, you didn't get to pick the rules, or pick the past, or set the pace, or cast the cast and crew. You didn't get to pick your starting place. And though it was a race you didn't understand, you simply lined up on the blocks, and when the pistol popped you ran. And when you tripped and dropped, you picked yourself up off the ground and picked your scabs, and knew you had to pick a plan to end what you began. As you got older, there were days of cold surrender, days of shrugged whatever's folded in, with days of shocking splendor. But as time advanced, the lovely days were covered up from view by an advancing melancholy haze that hovered near the dew. Yet there were moments, there were these pure arresting moments, when you stepped outside your head, outside your pain, outside control, outside the bullshit, out of body, out of rage, outside the need to get it. Get it? You will never get it. That's okay. where you've been going through a lot. Wanna shove it to the bottom, but a trouble gonna bubble to the top. Then the bubble gonna pop, and the hustle never ever gonna stop. Cause you get up in the morning, get ahead to get to bed, and then you do it all again until the moment that you drop. You need a plot, what you wanna witness with this life you got. You kicked and fought, trying to get up in your skin and pick this lock. That ticking clock, listen to the bitch you got. These situations with you issue, someone fit too quick should sit you down to talk. Ever wonder who's the crazy one? People walking to work as if nothing is off. But if a person really got it, they would be cracking a bottle. It's a buddy's head and looting from shops. Other times you're alone, knowing nobody's home, but you walk around muttering under your breath, second guess it. Should say, goddamn it, goddamn it, goddamn it, just whispering soft. Do you ever get lost deep in your thoughts? Triple when you think about the cost of seeing this through? When you take your stomach in a knots that you don't know how to undo? But do you ever have another moment after that where you can see there's no one way this has to be? Or maybe that's just me. Air salad, sex vinaigrette, intravenous internet, jazz cigarettes, blase frenzy, officer friendly, venti frappuccino, gluten-free Henny, crocodile skin in the Bentley, graveyard shift at the Denny's, north side plenty, south side pennies, Avo Yeezus, these nuts 2020! You wanna run a country? It makes me shiver. Bitch, I wouldn't trust you to run with adult scissors. Flushed ass face, flash that cash.
The sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, glowing screens. When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens.
I've seen a person go to shows and raise a lighter app. But if you're at my concert, please don't ever try that crap. Let's set fire to the heavens, turn the motherfucking speakers to 11. This is Spinal Tap. The future might defeat me, the internet can eat me. It really tastes like chicken when I bite the hand that feeds me. And I say me, play my CD, yes indeedy, we be greedy. And it's tragic that we yawn, we got every gadget, but don't care there's magic in our palm. Cause it's been getting so hot, I can feel the slow rot. But let's not die before we get to fuck a robot. Cause we all need something to live for, something to live for, something to live for. So we all need something to live for, something to live for.
When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, glowing screens. When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens.
There was the time before the pot really got strong. Before the hippies got jobs talking long, long. Before the people talked in English out in Hong Kong. Before the holy Dalai Lama had a .com. Before God's dad got it on with God's mom. Before he made us pretty things on which to drop bombs. Before the war crimes, the rich and poor times. I'm talking in the land before time. But then the planet lost its baby fat and got crazy. And we've been acting like some fraidy cats a lot lately. Something'll kill us like cigarettes or the commies maybe. Or maybe AIDS or scabies, rabies or zombie babies. Even the KGB pray we be free from ADD. Wading and bathing Hades, no army or navy saving me. And I can't tell our little victories from epic fails. It's either heaven or hell and I can't make heads or tails. Are we useless? No excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. Are we useless? No excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. So raise your peace sign if you're not useless. Raise your peace sign, no excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. To the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like? This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to
It was an upset in 2 minutes flat. We're back on the freeway, foot to the mat. I can't understand it, we had it down pat. It's very upsetting, could we leave it at that? We all had positions, we each had a role. We'd over-rehearsed it, we had full control. They can't teach you acting, it's there in your soul. It's the same with a bank job and each thing we stole. So I don't need attitude, 'cause you knew just what to do. We all did our best now, we all need to rest now. Leave me alone, wait by the phone. I was the driver, you ran the show. You had the last word, the go or no go. I knew every laneway in Ontario, but it's not what you're sure of, it's what you don't know. It should have been filled with the usual ones, throwing their cash in to mutual funds. We all had our ski masks and sawed-off shotguns, but how do you plan for a bank full of nuns? Well, I guess we panicked. We all have taboos. They were like zebras, they had us confused. We should be in condos with oceanfront views. Instead, we're most wanted on the 6 o'clock news. So I don't need attitude, 'cause you knew just what to do. We all did our best now, we all need to rest now. Leave me alone and wait by the phone. Inside the police car, you tried to explain your crisis of conscience, the voice in your brain. And now that the whole thing has gone down the drain, I think we all know who should shoulder the blame. 'Cause you made a choice there, almost sublime. I'm all for compassion, just not on my dime. You look like an amateur, and that's the real crime. So I'll take a walk now, and you do the time. And I don't need attitude, 'cause you knew just what to do. We all did our best now, we all need to rest now. Leave me alone, there's no need to phone. We all did our best now, we all need to rest now.
I remember vividly my tears dropping on the gray carpet on the top steps. Pop's giving me his best guess. Me confessing the burning question, stressing and concerning me and turning me to a wet mess. It's probably nothing, I get it, I'm aware. I know it's probably stupid to be scared, but these days are flying past us and nobody seems to care. It's like we're sprinting towards a brick wall we're pretending isn't there. What happens when we hit it? Do we split into a million bits, or do we come back as a bullfrog and talking ribbits? What is it? What is it? You got the answer, so give it, so give it, so give it, don't lie. What happens when we die?
Dad says, Georgie, I'm just guessing from what I've been told. Probably thinking, how'd I raise this emo fucking 9-year-old? Since I'm sorta really not religious, it's a crapshoot, I'll roll a paradise. Although the thought of paradise is very nice, in my heart I know I don't believe in magic. So I'm thinking maybe death is like eternal TV static, or returning to the state before your birth, absorbed into the earth. The fewer hours left, the more they're worth.
I admit that it's difficult to think about. I think everybody got a little bit of doubt. You don't get to hide from it even if you shout. Got a soul on the planet, gets to wiggle out. And he said that I know that it's tough to take in some of it is so early. I can see her in a hurry, but don't worry, cause
That isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, 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 long time.
life moves fast. Made the mistake of blinking 20 years past. Now I'm sitting in my living room in Brooklyn with my father. We don't bother doing Christmas in the Bay any longer. It's the first time that we've had this conversation. He says it's tough to take in. I know we're not quite ancient, but we reached the age where we should probably talk arrangements. We could take it several routes. We could sell the house. We can't work forever. Eventually money will run out. That's a spot. Taking a loan would help us cover, which would make it tougher to leave something for you and your brother. Stop, can't you see? Every meal that you paid for me. All this power to chase a dream. All this privilege not to crave riches, but it's plain to me. The key fact is it's easy to act like cash means jack shit if you never lacked it. And the greatest honor I could have is to make a buck and pass back a fraction of all the happiness you gave to me. And I will never make you live where you don't aim to be. Age is just data. We paint our story A to Z, then dip out, R.I.P. rip out. We tear out the pages, tear up the stage, and we take a seat, making a vacancy. Famous or not, we fade from the plot. Every day when a new night falls, I ride around the sun in this big blue ball. I get a bit further from the kid called Paul, and I get a bit closer to the big brick wall that's cinching up to that fence. I can run my fingers against all the bricks and mortar and sense that it's not so cold, it's so dense. And although I'm mournful, I've known that I'm not immortal. I'm not banging into stone, but I'm more headed through this portal. We're born to return to home, we're all born to be mincemeat. Everything dies except for Papaya King hot dogs on 86th Street. Dad hands me a napkin, tells me it's been the same since the 50s. He didn't always love the city, but damn it, he'll miss me. How can you miss something after you leave? I agree that it's sad, but please, don't dwell in it, Dad, because
that isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, 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 long time.
Nothing is perfect, but your imperfections are quaint. And your love is worth it, and for that I will wait. And though you hate me, when you have a turn, I'll drive you crazy, but you always return. If I fall short, if I break right, it's a blood sport, but I understand. I am all yours, I am unmanned. I'm on all fours, willingly down. Loving you's a blood sport. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fighting in a love war. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. although you love me, sometimes with me things can get ugly, but we're still a team. We are an army that breaks from within, but that's why we're stronger, and that's how we win. If I fall short, if I break right, it's a blood sport, but I understand. I am all yours, I am unmanned. I'm on all fours, willingly down. Loving you's a blood sport. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fighting in a love war. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's not what I'm in love for, I'm yours. I don't know if you can help it. Maybe I'm just being selfish. Loving you's a blood sport. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've got your back, and though it's stacked against us, I've got your hand. It's us against consensus, and I will burn the people you hurt. You're the worst, and I will not learn, cause I am too young and too dumb to consider the terms of breaking the law, and I'll curse the day that they return. With a smile on my face as her heads hit the floor, and it's done now, it's curtains. The bloodlust's a clusterfuck, it hurts but it's working. And even if you ask me to stop, it's too late, because I've already decided that fate is not a distaste, it's pure hate, and it pulsates and it works its way around my brain. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'll protect you till the day I meet my maker. So don't fight me now, cause you might need me later. Loving you's a blood sport. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fighting in a love war. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's not what I'm in love for, I'm yours. I don't know if you can help it. Maybe I'm just being selfish. Loving you's a blood sport. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Moral of the story is, and the moral of the story is, till your arms fall off, till your abs get hard, and your moral of the story is, till your hands go numb and they cramp and the fans in the stands go. The story is, right till my fingers look like a bouquet of roses. You gotta bring yourself your flowers now in showbiz. Focus, it's quiet coyote, come on, let's go kids. Everybody get together with a study buddy and talk about the fuck that I don't give, because it's so big and explosive, but a lot of people don't live, they don't ever get a motive. If you got a goal, you gotta hold on to what hope is. If I didn't have it, I would ask you where the rope is. Work is my church and so the studio's the closest. I spit it sick until my cootie flows the grossest. Don't be so pissed, just be focused on your own shit, cause we super Californialistic, sexy, and we knows it. You're not my business, go for number one, not a top 5 finish. You can have a chicken pot pie, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna have another can of Popeye spinach. I'm a Rottweiler, pop my collar when I pop my fur. You're on my nerves, but mark my words, gotta put a leg up and then mark my turf. Work, 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 work. Moral of the story is, work, 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 work. And the moral of the story is, work, till your arms fall off, till your abs get hard. And your moral of the story is, work, till your hands go numb and they cramp and the fans in the stands go. The story is, work until I'm black and yellow worker bee. I just work until I'm black and blue and burgundy. Work until I earn that rich mahogany. Honestly, can't Can't you tell I'm working? Bitch, don't bother me. Show some modesty if you're watching me. Bitch is anybody in my way, it's not misogyny. But if you're blocking me, I will soon defeat you. I will build a bridge above you, or I'll tunnel underneath you. I will eat you and excrete you, and I'll feed you to the flowers. If I need to, I'll go through you and absorb your fucking powers. I put in hour after hour, let's be crystal clear. I'm gonna get there if it takes a day or 50 years. I'll finger bang my fears, I'll fucking punch a dragon. Even with the Himalayas in my way, it's gonna happen. Cause waiting doesn't work, and praying may not come through, and hoping doesn't work. So I will be the one to work. Moral of the story is work. Moral of the story is work. Till your arms fall off, till your abs get hard. And your moral of the story is work. Till your hands go numb and they cramp in the fans. And the moral of the story is see me in a glossy photo. No weirdo rock the bells as hard as me since Quasimodo. And maybe someday you might see me in a glossy photo. No weirdos rock the bells as hard as me since Quasimodo. No weirdos rock the bells as hard as me since Quasimodo.
On the path of life I wish you well. Divergent journeys, but we will meet again in hell. I kept my head down and moved on, till every friend I'd known was gone. Then, one day, I was not alone. Everything had changed. Everything was strange. Everything had changed. Everything was strange. When in rags and when in wealth, a solemn promise never to give too much of myself, despite the hopeful things I've said. I live my life inside my head. Then, one day, I was not alone. Everything had changed. Everything was strange. Everything had changed. Everything was strange. I hold my breath and count to 10. I hate it now, hated it then. I've seen it all before, a failure and a bore, but that's what friends are for. So it seems I must have won, as I survey the ashes of the damage that I've done. everyone I've ever known is just as closed off and alone. Then, one day, I was not alone. Everything had changed. Everything was strange. Everything had changed. Everything was strange. Everything had changed. Everything was strange. Everything had changed. Everything.
Hey asshole, see the sun is shining, but you are not smiling. And I don't know why, and I don't know why, and I don't know why. I'm an asshole, 'cause the sun is shining, but I am not smiling. And I don't know why, and I don't know why, and I don't know why.
I know I'm often told that there's a pot of gold, but I don't see no fucking rainbow when my coffee's cold. I know I should be grateful, I know I'm good and able, but I don't have the strength to get up from the kitchen table. This kind of shot comes once, another opportunity of a lifetime just slipped away, and that's the 5th this month. But when you take a punch, don't you ever forget why you get up and you put one foot in front of the next. Got the power on my wheel and I wanna win a meal, but I'm looking at the windowsill. Gotta take a better pill, gonna pay for what I did in my head, I'm a heart, I'll foot the bill. Got a foot in my mouth because I'm kicking myself, I developed a habit of knocking on my front tooth. Looking uncouth, wanna hear the truth, give it to me straight, 151 proof. Telling myself it'll happen when I'm happy, but I'm climbing up a ladder that has got no end. Hung up on a rug, I'll never make it to the top, I'm looking at the bottom and I must descend. All I wanna do is buck this trend, everybody need a buck to spend. And I'll be working on myself till I work on someone else, till I get there I'ma just pretend. I know I'm often told that there's a pot of gold, but I don't see no fucking rainbow when my coffee's cold. I know I should be grateful,
I know I'm good and able,
but I don't have the strength to get up from the kitchen table. This kind of shot comes once, another opportunity of a lifetime just slipped away, and that's the 5th this month.
but when you take a punch,
Don't you ever forget why you get up and you put one foot in front of the next.
see the sun is shining, but you are not smiling. And I don't know why, and I don't know why, and I don't know. I'm an asshole, 'cause the sun is shining, but I am not smiling. And I don't know why, and I don't know why, and I don't know why.
When I'm in a crisis, in a moment of silence, I look under my eyelids and I'm checking my mileage. I've been using a pool of water as a mirror, but not for stylists, so I could reach in and pimp slap my reflection for acting childish. Spent a half an hour sitting at the bottom of my shower, letting the water run over my body. Damn it, I wanted to get up, but I didn't have the power. I don't have the answers anyway. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't wanna panic, but I gotta come clean, because the planet is just mean. Knew it was tough, but damn it, it's obscene. I've been huffing and puffing up to the top of the summit, and I'ma rough it if I have enough steam. I'll keep it coming and coming until I'm coming with the stamina of a salmon who's heading upstream.
Na 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 na. 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 Na na na. Hey asshole, see the sun is shining, but you are not smiling. And I don't know why, and I don't know why, and I don't know why.
Like when you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love and it's an ache I still remember. You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you said that we would still be friends. But I'll admit that I was glad it was over. You didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened, and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and that feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your number. Guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over, but it made believing it was always something that I'd done. But I don't wanna live that way, reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't catch you hung up on somebody that you used to know. You didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened, and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and that feels so rough. You didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your number. Guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. I used to know that I used to know. I used to know somebody.
Happy's not a faucet that'll flow when the handle is turned. I wanna handle my shit, but it hasn't occurred. I need the stamina, keep on like my grandmama. When I'm not on camera, I gotta be a man of my word and be a greater guy, not something as paper guy. Like the times that Georgie Porgy kissed the girl and made her cry, saying see you later bye. Shit I say is pretty strange, coming back for Christmas that we bitch at how the city changed. Fuck it man, we're changing too, look at what we going through. Mama used to buy me shirts she said that I would grow into, but it's draping on me like an apron or a cape. A gray tsunami wave of cotton that I'm caught in, that she bought at Ross. I know the cost of it was probably awesome, but my style is sorta sloppy. I'll fit it when I blossom like a California poppy. The tears are freezing on my cheek in Boston out in Copley, and I don't really know why, no I don't really know why.
All you can do is all
never chickened out. But if I got to make a second pick, I'd take a different route. But the grip of my decision's pretty Mickey Mouse. I tried to join the 27 club, they kicked me out. It was like I'm limping into heaven while my dick is out. And there's Amy Winehouse sitting on a cloud and drinking stout. But she spits it out the moment I come gliding in. She's all like, come on Joplin, who the fuck invited him? Hide all of the Heinekens, no they don't know my name. My heart is low-key broken, so I'm taking Novocaine. And Jimmy Morrison, The Doors, and Brian Jones. You know the Stones are joking, token on the road, playing a poker game. I know that I'm a bastard, the walls are alabaster. Jimmy plays a Stratocaster, jamming out with Kurt Cobain. They're playing Purple Rain, or maybe Purple Haze. And curses how the fuck they let this jerk in with his hurtful ways. I try to jump and spread my wings like I'm a bird of prey, but they hit the earth and break a motherfucker's vertebrae. Hey, I guess I'm fucking up the blueprint for success. Woke up in the hospital with Jimmy's blueprint on my chest. This recklessness, no common senses. I kamikaze, there's consequences. I don't condone it, but I did it, I'ma own it. I've been living for the moment, gotta go, cause
all you can do is, 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 all you can do is.
I'll be gone when you read this, so I just wanted to say I'm sorry to the couple decent people who got in the way. And maybe there was a point at which this all could have been different, but this is the position we're in, and it's pointless to wish it isn't. They'll all be gawking when I walk in the door, cocking my shotgun, hammering the drop to the floor. The clocks shatter or scutter, the jock horde, splatter the chalkboard. It matters a lot more than half of your thought when you were knocking me like I'm a laughing, stalking a weakling, a freak and a creep. I was mocked and ignored. You're sorry now, but talk is cheap. Should've thought it before. You're the sorry flock of sheep who made me rot to the core. And of course you'll make a break to escape through the corridor. Don't be late, I set you up on a date with the coroner. And our fates are sealed, all of you fakes. Don't worry, this will all be over soon. You got your finger on the trigger, kid. You got your finger on the trigger, kid. Come on, line it up, line it up, line it up, and hit me with the truth. You got your finger on the trigger, kid. You got your finger on the trigger, kid. Come on, line it up, line it up, line it up, and hit me with the truth. Thanks for tuning into the top-rated crew in the news. Feels great to us that we're the one that viewers would choose. I'm hearing through my producer, we got the scoop on the name and the favorite food of the shooter, plus an interview with the student who's been fed through a tube. She was shot in the head. We're gonna bring you a segment live from her hospital bed. We'll try to bring you the spin through your pre-existing opinions, but if
If we miss it, switch it to our sister network instead. Of course, we know the situation is tragic, but take a minute to appreciate our fabulous graphics, and we'll be back in action with up to the second reports after a couple words from all our loyal sponsors, of course. So like us and find us and tweet to connect 24/7. We're giving you what you're craving. We live to deliver live the kind of coverage that you've come to expect. We're always here for you.
You got your finger on the trigger, kid. You got your finger on the trigger, kid. Come on, line it up, line it up, line it up, and hit me with the truth.
Stick to your guns.
You got your finger on the trigger, kid.
Stick to your guns.
You got your finger on the trigger, kid. Come on, line it up, line it up, line it up, and hit me with the truth.
We come together in this hour of need to honor the innocent victims of this cowardly deed. Of course I share your sentiment as your voice in the Senate, but let's accept nothing ever could have been done to prevent it. It's just the strange inner visions of a deranged individual, full of rage, full of hate, full of vitriol. I gotta mention that it's sick and insane. My opponents twisting your pain for political gain. That's lame, and I think it's a damn shame. It doesn't give an equal power to cast blame, because the past is the past and it's best that we keep things the same. So my Chads and my Stacys, go back to the mall, fill your bags out at Macy's and chat in the hall. And I hope I'm that vote that you cast in the fall, cause I care for you, it's true.
Stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. Stick to your guns.
You got your finger on the trigger, kid. You got your finger on the trigger, kid.
Hello, hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I hope that you're missing me, cause it makes me feel young. Hello, hello, last time that I saw your face was recently.